What's up, guys? Been quite a while since I made a video. If you watch my Sims video that I just uploaded, I was playing SimCity. I was saying that I'm super busy in real life, so I'm like, it's like nearing the end of the year in college and everything is like wow. So I've done quite a bit more work on the map. Now this isn't the one I worked on. I have it in another tab, so we have reference to what I worked from. I asked a few people could they make the map for me. One of the people that I had make a sample map for me was Craner 94, I think, 90 something, Craners, and he made a really nice one. But then I was kind of saying to myself, like, there was a lot of stuff he kind of made it. It was made really well, but the problem was he doesn't really have what I'm thinking in my head, and it's so hard to get it out, like with the landscape and how I'm imagining it, because like as I'm making this, I'm already thinking of where the cities are going to go, what the trees are going to look like, what the beaches are going to look like in game, more so than anything else. And I have it all in my head of where the roads are going to be and where the PvP is going to be, and you know, it's really hard to get that across to someone. And it's kind of like, but he gave me so many good ideas about like snow, like there should be snow on the top of the mountains, about better transitions, more islands, about more things like volcanoes and all that sort of stuff around the place. So definitely going to be adding all those sort of stuff in because of him. Because I didn't really think about them till after I seen the map he made. Besides that, I did some work on the map, and this is what I turned it into. So as you can see, it's a bit different. So I tried to like add a lot more detail, a lot better biome transitions, way more islands, just because people want to build. Just overall made it a lot better. I watched a few of Jamsy Boy's videos as well, about WorldPainter, because he's a lot of good tutorials on it. These biomes now, I know what I have to do is I kind of set up where I want the ice one and I want the sand one. I don't want there to be a lot of sand and I don't want there to be a lot of ice, because to be honest, most people hate the ice. I might add one or two of these islands as ice, maybe these ones here or the ones up here, just so people have some variety of where they want to build. Down here is going to be a nice swampy biome down here. I need a place for, so some islands now, I'm going to make 2 or 3 islands, a mushroom place, another 2 or 3 islands, swampy. Some people are looking at it and they're like thinking it's too small or anything like that. It's huge. It's 5,000 by 5,000. If you look at our map on Fusion Craft right now, it's 4,000 by 4,000. It's 1,000 blocks bigger in every direction. So it is way bigger. Well, it should be anyway. So like as well, like I really tried to pay attention to like all this really fine detail. You see, like the islands are breaking up, and I did that literally everywhere, because I found that like if it looks flat from here, when you go into game, it just looks crap. It looks so dull and boring, and I've made that mistake so many times. So I made sure that it looks like it's all breaking up, because you know that's the way it kind of goes. That's the way land kind of forms. So as you can see, I did I was, as I said, I was looking at Jamsy Boy videos on how to make like icy mountains and stuff, and custom trees and all that sort of stuff. These like at above options have like saved my ass. If you don't know what they're like, basically you look at a point. Let's say this is the top of my mountain. As you can see down here in the bottom left, it says height out of 200. So like this top would be 190. Let's say 190 up. Okay, the top is about 125, 126. So let's say 190. You want to make like a snow peak, but you only want it to be on 190 above. Literally, you do that, then you can just click your ice, and then boom. And it didn't work. What the fuck? Oh, it's because it's not even fucking clicked. There we go. See, it only does it on that layer, a layer up. You can do it for below as well, and you could feather it to make it look nice. As you can see, there you go. It's like feathering, but obviously it doesn't really work in this situation. Right there you go. Now just look at the 3D version of it. See, it's right up there. And I did that basically for everything. I'm really liking the landscape. I think we can do some really cool shit with it now. I like this whole like the nomad, or not nomads, the I can't even remember the name of the people now. The icy people are gonna be up here, and they're gonna have like a path going through the mountain. The other guys are gonna be built into the mountain here. The fucking cool humany guys are gonna be like a big city here, and it's going to be a coastal one as well, so they're going to have big warships maybe and all that sort of stuff. Sandy people are going to be here. I'm going to make a bit more of these watery things around the places, so I can have like oases and all those cool funky trees and stuff. Then see, I'm really trying to get the biome transitions right. It actually looks cool in game, which is surprising. See, I really tried to get the biome transitions to be a little bit better, and the mountains to make it look like these are sort of, the mountains are stopping the sand, so the sand is like blowing and hitting the mountains, but it's not getting fully up the mountain, because these are really tall mountains, and I need to get rid of that before I forget it. Look at that. Oh, I've been watching so much of the Hodge twins lately as well. I should really just make a fucking blog, some sort of like blog series or something like that, because I just love talking anyway. But I've been doing a lot of weight loss stuff recently. I was stuck at a plateau of 216 I just couldn't get past it for 3 weeks. Fixed my diet, a few other things. Gone to the gym way more. Well, actually, I was going to the gym about the same amount, but I fixed my diet with like lower carbs, higher fats, and way more proteins. And I dropped 10 pounds in 2 weeks. What the fuck? Like, look at that. I'm down to 206. That's ridiculous. So my goal is 195, and I'll be like a rock. I'll be ripped. And I've been watching the Hodge twins all the time, and everything I look at, I'm like, look at that. Look at those mountains. Look at that. Look at that. And I can't stop doing it. But anyway, get back into this. Trying to get the biome transitions a bit better. See, like, it looks so good when you're looking down at it. It looks really good. I love the effect though that Jamsy was talking about with the rocks and then the snow gradually going up the peaks, because that makes total sense. If there's snowy peaks, it's going to be rock underneath it, because, or rock or snow, you know, it's snow then rock, because there probably will still be grass, but it'll be all dead from the cold up, because it's so high the altitude. So as he made it, I basically tried to do it exactly the same. All these trees as well, I have to get rid of all of them because they're not working. They're crappy, and I did it wrong as well. Look, as you can see, I put trees inside on the sand and stuff, but this was all from the original one, which is this one, which I've obviously, as I said, have completely changed. I tried to make it way better transitions between this as well. It's probably better to look at it in this view. So this is all ice, and it's like you see all the ice breaking up as it comes into normal water, as you can see here as well. I used the below one. This below everything, below to do the sandy beaches, because like if you just look over it, it's like the height is 36 and beyond that is 31, so 32. So I like clicked on 32 and I went down the whole map so fast, just putting it all in. Then I went up to 230 or 36, which is 1 block higher, and then I lowered the intensity and went right over it again, so it smoothed it out, and I get all this really cool looking effect. As you can see, there's another icy mountain up here. So I'm really liking the way it's turning out. So the things I need to add in is to add in the rest of the biomes, which are going to be the swamp ones, which are going to be the mushroomy, sheepy, freaky ones. I'm going to make sure I at least have 2 to 3, maybe 4 of each one, just so there's some variety. Also custom trees I'm going to be doing, which are going to be mostly here in this like plain area, which the whatchamacallit guys are going to be, and the night guys. And I got some really cool idea for trees. Like I want this to be sort of like a pine forest, like proper pine forest. I mean really tall trees, so you know, like when you're coming into the forest, it's like you walk in and there's like these gigantic trees, and it's just going to be like really like cool looking, I think. And there's going to be like gigantic walls, and up here especially as well I'm going to have them too. So there's the fort is going to be like overgrown with all these really big trees, probably going to be like 20 blocks, probably even higher. You know those really big pine trees, oak trees, whatever the fuck they are, they go really high. They just look really cool in this game especially. So I'm going to make loads of custom ones for that. I'm going to make the deserty custom ones here. I'm going to make some tropical ones as well for these tropically islands. Then I'm going to make a few volcanoes. Probably going to make the volcanoes in-game, because I think I'll have more control. Now, a lot of this stuff has to be terraformed in game regardless. Like these mountains, I looked at them in game and they were kind of off. So because the snow was like not. It was really weird. The snow wasn't resting properly. So same. I think it was James's video as well. He was saying about it. So it's very easy to fix. I'll be going in there with World Edit and Voxel Sniper and doing all that. Most likely customizing the landscape as well a lot more. But this is basically just a base template. I'm really happy the way it's turning out now. I like all the. There's just tons of places where you can go. Up here, this looks like a really good place for another sort of village, but we'll have to see maybe. But we're probably going to be adding in as well. People were giving loads of cool suggestions. One is like, you know, like loads of bandit camps around the place with chests that respawn once a day. That should be pretty easy to do. So maybe in certain islands we'll have them occupied by like pirates or something. We'll even have like ships in the middle of nowhere. This is what I'm thinking now. Like pirate ships in the middle of nowhere. Just rogue factions that you can't join. Just these are rogue factions. They're around the map, and there might be boats, like maybe like, I don't know, down here there might be boats coming in from this side of the map, where maybe there could be more. Maybe if the map expands. Oh, that's weird. That'll look fine in game anyway. But maybe there might be boats coming in, and then on the boats there'll be like loads of NPCs that respawn like once every so often. So you can go in there, raid, take some loot off them, and then they'll respawn a few hours later, you know. There'll be player-made dungeons, not player-made dungeons. Well, there will be player-made. They'll be made by us. There'll be dungeons we'll make, which will have respawnable loot. I don't want any more of that fucking. Well, see, Catacombs was good, but it was just too It was just too pre-done, you know. I'd rather have like proper ones. Like I'll probably be like recruiting someone that's really good at making like dungeons and stuff and parkour stuff, so we can get some really cool dungeons. We'll plot them around the map, and maybe each city will have a map showing where all of them. I'm really considering not using dynamic map, because I feel like, I don't know, there's just, it takes away from the, there's no need for maps in the game. I know a lot of people love it because they love finding their friends and stuff, but to be honest, it's way more fun when you have to go around looking for all the stuff. You have to create maps yourself and map out the area yourself. Of course, once this is done, we'll most likely I'll have art done of the actual map, and it'll show like, it'll be like, you know, if you type in anything, if you type in like Skyrim map or something like that, you know, the way it's just like really graphic and looks really cool, and we probably put that on a website, so you'll know where all the major stuff are and where the dungeons are maybe, and where the PvP zone, all that sort of stuff. So a lot of people are concerned as well about, is it going to replace the current map on FusionCraft? It most likely won't. I'm still not sure of how it's going to go. I was thinking this could be like the RP map, where like a lot of people are saying, are my ranks going to carry over as well? They most likely aren't, because your ranks are for that server. This is going to be sort of, I wouldn't say a different server, but it's going to be a different, it's a different place. Like it's I don't even know if it's going to be hosted on the actual same service either, but I'll keep around FusionCraft one as just like, you know, I'm just gonna keep it around, you know, but maybe we might do a multiverse sort of thing, but I might keep two of them separate, and depending on how it goes, because right now the one at FusionCraft, it's the plugins are just all over the place, and like all this other stuff is all over the place, and it's just, I've basically been slacking on it a lot lately, just because as well I don't have enough time. So depending on how that goes, if there's nobody going to be on it, or if there's only going to be a very few on it, I might just take it down. There's no point in keeping it up if there's only like 4 people or 3 people playing on it. But of course, like, I can't really do that as well because of course people donated. So it's a really sticky situation, but I will do my best to get through it, because I know I'm not going to be like, look, everyone that donated money, fuck you, you donated this much money, I don't care, this new map is you're gonna do nothing. But to be honest, this map you most likely won't get any perks, because this will be a completely different system. Your gold won't transfer over, your items won't transfer over. This is totally different. But just have to figure out what I'm going to do with that map as well. I'll probably just keep it around and just leave it the way it is. But as I said, this one will be totally separate in the way of items, ranks, and all that sort of stuff. Because it's brand new. It's nothing to do with the old map. The only thing that has to do with the old map is I still own it. That's the only difference. As I said, it probably won't even be hosted by Redstone as well, so I'll have to pay for different hosting. So I'll have to sort out some sort of system, because it's very expensive at the moment to do all that sort of stuff. But as we get further on, and as I put this on it, I might try to host it myself and see how it goes, because I got a really good internet connection and I got a really good computer. I might host it for a while by myself while we build on it. That's what I mean. I won't be hosted by myself indefinitely, but just as we build it. But that's pretty much it as it goes with the map and such. If you have any suggestions on what else kind of sort of cool landscapes we should add, Joe, like I already said, volcanoes and maybe some cool valleys and such. Do you have anything else that would be cool to add? If you've seen anything cool, make sure to link it to me on Facebook. Oh, excuse me. So that's pretty much the gizbanesis of all this going on. So most likely the next video will be me showing some custom trees and stuff that I've made, refining the land a bit more after I hear some feedback. I'm not sure what else, because I'm really happy with it at the moment. So whatever else we can come up with, we'll probably put it in there. But with all that being said, I just don't want people freaking out really about thinking the old map is gone and all their stuff that they paid for is gone, and you know, because that won't be the case. It really won't be. But besides all that, I'm gonna end it here. Again, make sure you like and show your support to the series. So we make this, and make sure, and like, who's excited for this? Are you still excited for it, or has the hype kind of gone down because of the time it's been? Because I feel like the hype has kind of gone down because of how long it's been since I started it. But I think it's going to be a long project. It's probably not going to be finished till the start of summer, if not a few weeks into summer, if not longer, because I really want to make it look cool. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it really. Make sure you have a look at my SimCity video if you're really interested in SimCity and want to see me build stuff in that. Make sure to look at my previous video, and I'll probably be making a town as well, but I'll probably do I've made a Fusionville, so people can, I'm gonna probably make it public so people can join and make their own cities with me. We can have our own cool community. So I'll probably make another video of that pretty soon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and show your support. Show your love to the Aperture Map. And see you guys next time. Bye.